I'm Crystal Rutherford, and I would like to introduce Haley Lovvorn. She is a 6th grade language arts teacher, and this is her 6th year teaching at Burns Middle School. And we are going to discuss technology in the classroom. So, what's your input on using a smartboard in the school?
I love the smartboard, and actually I'm currently still learning how to use the smartboard. You know, I can remember when I went to school, we had chalkboard and chalk, and then when I started teaching, we had the expo marker and the dry erase board, and then I got, you know, an LCD projector and a laptop, and I thought that was great. And now the smartboard has really taken the classroom to a new level, so I highly recommend it.
Okay. Well, what about school access? How many teachers in your school have access to the smartboard?
Actually, every teacher in our school, they have access. We have 2 portable smartboards that any teacher can check out from the library. And also our science, our social studies, and our math departments have all been trained on how to use the smartboard, and they actually have smartboards mounted in their classroom. So the language arts department and the elective departments were the next to get it. And I'm actually fixing to undergo a smartboard training with a special ed teacher to kind of help with inclusion students in the classroom and the smartboard.
Okay, good. Well, how do you incorporate the use of a smartboard in your class as far as student performance?
Well, the one thing, I have actually collaborated with another teacher, and we do a lot of grammar review, different grammar games. When we review for the EQT or review for grammar tests, they'll do that. The kids will get up, you know, they're very engaged, very interactive with the smartboard. Also, one thing they love when I'm teaching vocabulary and setting, when we're doing novel studies, I like to get out the drawing utensil on the smartboard, and they kind of do a little Pictionary type game. So it just gets them involved, gets them up, moving around. You know, they've got their audio, their visual, and then you're pulling in the kinesthetics out of learning too. So it definitely helps.
Now, I've been reading some disadvantages and advantages in using the smartboards. The main disadvantage that I have come across was the cost. A lot of teachers think that it costs way too much money, and most of them don't even take the time to learn how to use this tool.
Right.
So what do you think about or what are your recommendations as far as maybe improving this and getting teachers more involved with using their smartboard?
They are pretty costly. I do think that that's going to improve, you know, as time goes on. But also, I was one of those that I thought, you know, it just was pointless, but I actually I observed a lesson, and another language arts teacher using the smartboard in the elementary school, and it was incredible. The kids were all on task. They couldn't wait to, you know, be the next person to go up there and use the smartboard, and that was kind of that changed my mind, you know. And then from then on, I started playing with other teachers' smartboards and trying to think of all the ways to get kids involved, because it just pulls them from sitting in their seat to now they're part of actually teaching the class. So I will say I did feel the same way at first, but then after seeing it in use the right way, it changed my mind.
I definitely believe that is the most important thing. Just teachers need to become more active with learning and trying to incorporate it in the classroom instead of being afraid of using it.
Yes, definitely.
Well, this wraps it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed my segment on smartboards, and thank you, Ms. Lovvorn.
No problem.
Thanks.